I'm back on my own, gotta put it in drive. Sat through the pain while I said I was blind. Too much emotion and pressure and stress, I put that on myself but can't put it aside.
Darcy has come through with another request. This time it is Spiritbox, who recently I discovered when I reacted to the song Holy Roller. If you have not seen that reaction, be sure to go check that out, because honestly, that was one of the funniest reactions I've had, because it was so unexpected for me and I did not know what to expect from them, especially seeing the thumbnail for the video and her, just standing in a field, all bright colors, I wasn't prepared for what was to come. So definitely go check that out. But I am super excited to hear this song. If you also have any requests, you can head over to ko-fi.com/btreacts and you can submit a request there. I will be reacting to it within 48 hours. Other than that, if you want to see more exclusive content, you can head over to my Patreon. All the links for these will be in the description of this video. But let's get right into it. This is Spiritbox, Ride the Wave. Ooh. What a cool vibe. This is sick. Who does her voice remind me of? When it first started, no joke, the first 10 seconds, she may have sung 2 words, but with the music and her tone of her voice was giving me almost Linkin Park Minutes to Midnight album. That might sound crazy, and it's funny because that album still had Chester on it. That was before they had a female singer. And actually, I stopped listening to Linkin Park right after that album came out, because I was a diehard Hybrid Theory and even, Meteora and stuff like that. I was diehard Chester Bennington fan. But then when Minutes to Midnight came out, I just kind of wasn't feeling it as much. And then I just kind of lost touch with their music and stuff. So it's funny that I'm even saying that. But her voice specifically, right now, it sounds like someone, and that's who I think it is. Lecrae and the Villains. They went viral on YouTube and TikTok just a few years back or so. And they are a sick band. Lecrae is a sick vocalist. He almost sounds like Michael Jackson to a certain extent. But that's the vibe of her vocal that I'm getting, is Lecrae. Yeah. Oof. Oh, I love the lyrics. I'm not like breaking them down like in depth or anything, but like I love these, at least these last two parts where it's just that feeling of like, longing to be with this person and not being able to be with that person. And, like you won't, give in and feel those feelings until you can feel them with that person. Instead, you're going to bottle them all up. You're going to just, not even try to express those types of emotions and feelings at all because you want to express them with that person. And until you can express them with that person, you're just not even going to bother. Loving this theme, the lyrics, the vibe of the song. Love that the verses are chilled down like they are. And then when that chorus kicks in, it's coming in heavy. Come on. Drop. Oh, her screams. Oh, this is such a chill vibe. I actually really like her voice. I remember I was talking with somebody, forgive me for not remembering exactly who it is. It might have even been you, Darcy, but I remember talking to somebody and them saying how her singing isn't like the greatest, or not that it's not the greatest, but it isn't their favorite, though she is good. And I don't know, I totally understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like, I also agree it's really good. For me personally, I love the vibe of her voice. And this is only the first song now I'm hearing where she sung, because in Holy Roller, it's all screaming. So this is the first time I'm hearing her sing. I don't know what else, what other song she, has where she's singing and what she sounds like in those and how she uses her voice. But for this, I mean, the whole vibe of the song, the voice fit it perfectly. I love the chill atmospheric feel of the song, which goes very well with the idea of, it's the visualizer is like a dark sea, right? And then the song's called Ride the Wave, and with the lyrics, referencing things about the sea and stuff like that. And with the concept behind what I'm kind of picking up from the lyrics that I had mentioned, the idea of the song being this chill, right? It's like a chill vibe, but it's dark. It's a dark vibe, but it's chill, which kind of resembles the same, feeling of being out on the sea at nighttime. And I don't know, I just kind of saw this imagery in my head, thinking about all that stuff. So I thought that was really cool too. Very artistic in my opinion. Absolutely loved it. It isn't like an insane song where you're gonna sit here and like lose your mind because of certain parts and everything like that. Now, I got super excited when that end part came in with the screams, because this whole time you're listening to this chill track and, it's repeating the same, structure the whole time. You have your chill verse, kicks into that chorus where it kicks up, it comes in hard, then you go back to the chill verse, then you kick back in with that hard chorus, then it chilled back out. So your mind is already thinking to itself like, oh, I know where this is going next. And then all of a sudden they come and smack you in the face with those screams and that heavy just drop where it all just completely changes. And to me too, in the artistic sense of, the theme of the song and stuff, that's where it's almost like the whole song before was kind of like referencing the calm before the storm, in the sense of the music, where the chill verse, then the chorus comes in, it starts, the waters start to get a little choppy, but then at that end part, where that all just kicked in, it was like the storm finally has arrived. And then the lyrics too, I haven't fully, interpreted them yet, but the lyrics seem to have switched, in the sense of like, not the perspective, but yeah, I guess it switched in the sense of, going from how the one speaking or, the writer is feeling this certain way. But then in that part where the drop is with those screams, it's kind of like they're flipping their view and how they feel around. And I think it's so cool. There's so much creativity behind this and so much like, artistry, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'm super glad this was requested. Darcy, you're awesome. Once again, if anybody else has any requests, go to kofi.com/btreacts. I am absolutely loving these requests. I'm so happy you guys are a part of this community, that we can all just, share the joy of music together and, just experience these things together while I react and you guys kind of join me for these reactions. So I really appreciate you guys. But other than that, I will see y'all in the next one.